Touch my What's happening? Had to unmute my mic. Hey, we're here. It's Tuesday. You love Tuesdays now, don't you? Used to be one of them days of the week where you're just like, Tuesday, Wednesday, gets a little better. No, Tuesday rocks now. All right, we heard Bullet Boys, Hard as a Rock. That's pretty sleazy, right? Come on. They're not known as a sleaze band, but kind of a sleaze band, but not really a sleaze band. But that song, sleazy as hell. And we started things off with Motley Crue, 10 Seconds to Love. I don't consider Motley Crue a sleaze band, but they have some good songs, and that was a request. So I had to get it on for Chris Knapp. She requested it. I got to get it on. I do what the people want. If you want something, boom, I do it. If you make a request, I'm there. I got you. You want me to do something? Hell, just ask. I'll do it. Oh, you want me to shut up? Done.
pills and my satin sheets. Had your pleasure, well here's your pain. Now the nights seem to drive you insane. You hear voices in your head. It's me, I'm calling you. You hear voices in your bed. It's me, I'm calling you. It's me, I'm calling you back. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. I wanna touch you. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. I wanna touch you, touch you. It's not that far away. You see the visions of your face. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. I wanna touch you. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. I wanna touch you. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. Feel the fever of 1,000 degrees. Feel the fever of 1,000. Well, now I wanna touch you. I'm gonna touch me too. I'm 1,000 degrees. No, no, going by you. There's something going on here, deep inside of me. Some kind of sucker who can walk on water, and I see a tranquility. I'm getting free. And neither do you. No. You're under a mood to make a motion, motion. I'll be the judge, you're alright. I'm ready to fight. I don't need you, and neither do you. I don't need you, no. I don't care if you don't love my hair, that's right. Good job. I don't need no rules, just a license to drive my life. Yeah. Rock and roll. You know what you're talking about. Don't you, don't you, don't you.
Yeah, some Kik Tracee. That's from '91. I mean, back, sounds like '80s, but it was '91. Most of these, when I did them, I noticed there was a lot of 1989s. I mean, I must have really liked 1989, or that was a time when music was just popping like crazy. But you know, 1989 seems to be the general consensus on my list tonight, which is, hey, it's cool by me. I was 19 years old, just having fun, man, and that was, the music in the background, man, hanging out with friends. One thing, Facebook will probably cut me off like it always does, 3/4 of the way through, halfway through. It'll shut it down. It'll mute everything. Well, it won't shut it down. We'll still do live, but it might shut it down. I don't know what it does. But anyway, go to the YouTube channel. The link's somewhere down there. But I might put it up while we're playing. But go to the YouTube channel. It doesn't shut that down. That plays. I mean, no interruptions. Subscribe. Do whatever. I mean, that the YouTube channel is the best. It doesn't mess with you like Facebook does. But another thing is sleaze. What is sleaze? Well, sleaze is different things to different people. To me, it is a sound, like gritty vocals, man, them gutter guitars, just gutter music, got a little punk vibe to it, talking, sleaze, sex, drugs, rock and roll. I mean, it could be any, if you're going by lyrical content only, it could be any 80s band. They all had some sleaze factor to them. But I kind of went with some of the older ones, some of the not so well-known ones, maybe ones that maybe somebody don't know. So, maybe you'll learn a new band or song, or you'll be able to just sit back and crank the old stuff like you know and love. So, whatever. But sleaze is many things to many people, I guess. But the one band that everybody, no matter who you are, these guys are the epitome of sleaze. They are it when it comes to sleaze. When you think of sleaze, these guys pop in your head. It's faster freaking Pussycat.
singing the song. I'm going out of my mind now. I'm working all night long. Yes, I'm mixing the potion down into the blood. It's really starting to flow now. It's beginning to flood. So I'm tossing some words into the pool now.
She's got it all. 4-barrel double pumpers, high-rise manifold, and she never stalls. Will you listen to that? You think you can take her on? You wanna what? Let me tell you about my dog.
Hey. All right. We lost Facebook, which I told you that we would. So go to the YouTube channel. But if you're watching, you're already on the YouTube channel. So, hey, so everybody go to the YouTube channel. I'm talking to whoever is on Facebook that can't hear me anyway. So, who had that was Jet Boy, Heavy Chevy. Everybody's heard of Jet Boy, right? Jet Boy kicks ass. Saw him on Monsters of Rock cruise in 19, and we pulled up to Haiti, and my wife's like, I'm going to Haiti. I was like, I don't give a shit what you're doing. I'm going to see Jet Boy. And I think it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm going to see Jet Boy, and they just tore the roof. They were so good. And that song Heavy Chevy, that's really, really, really good song. That's off Damnation from 1989. Right? 1989. Oh no, that's 1990. Wow. All right. Got something from something else other than 1990. Who had a Heavy Chevy? I mean, back in high school. Did you? I did. I had a Malibu. It was like a Malibu Classic, something like that. Jacked up rims, 350 small block. Went through tires like crazy. Hell yeah. It was good times. Good times. Before that was Sea Hags. That was from 1989. And that was the band that, I can't say they should have been bigger than they were. They were just about where they should have been. Good. That first album was great. I mean, I don't know if they released anything after that. I never heard. But, that first album, I have it on vinyl still. And I pull it out every now and then. I said pull it out on the Sleeze Me, Pleeze Me show. Pull it out. Don't pull it out. Never pull it out. All right. Now we got another band that I absolutely love, man. And they are just killer. I mean, if you've heard of these guys, you know. And, if you haven't, well, now you're going to know. It's a band called Cats and Boots. And this is my absolute favorite song from them. This is called Her Monkey Crank It.
It's not what you call it, it's how it makes you feel. rock and roll.
Yeah, some Child's Play for all them Baltimore peeps. You know, you can't say I don't play them. I always play Baltimore music. I love Baltimore. And Child's Play, I think that was from 90. Let me check. 90? I think it was 90. It was somewhere around there. That was a great album. I think that's the only album they ever released. They just broke up after that. They released a kick-ass album and then go away. A lot of bands did that around 1990, 91, 92. They just released a kick-ass album and then they goodbye. I mean, it sucks, but you know, I didn't know of Child's Play until later on in life. I mean, it was probably in the 2000s when I finally heard them, because they just never really exploded like a lot of bands. You know, you find them later on in life, and that's the best. You know, just finding new music when you're my age now and you're finding new music. You know, hey, it's like the 80s never dies. You find a band that you never knew about. Hell, it's great. Well, speaking of bands we never heard about, what time is it? Yes, it's time for a double shot. This week, I had so many that I wanted to do, man. It's just like, who do I do? You know, and I figured I'd go with a band, 91. They're out of Sweden. They were in Sweden. You know, I didn't discover them until like a couple of years ago, which is crazy. I know. We do this all the time. We just, like I just talked about, we just discover bands later on, and it's like great. I mean, there's nothing better. You know, you're looking for new music, and you say there's nothing out there. Well, just dig a little deep, and you'll find some new music. Like these guys, the Nasty Idols. This is they have a few albums out. I do believe they just released one in 2013. I forgot the name, but it's killer. I mean, it's when we come back, I'll give you the name, but I forgot it. I have to look it up again. But that is a great album. Boys something, I'm pretty sure. But that came out in 2013. They regrouped, you know, got back together. These two songs are from their second album, Cruel Intentions, something like that. But like I said, I just discovered them maybe a couple of years ago. And they're like I said, they're out of Sweden. Really good. Check them out for yourself. I do believe you'll like them. I mean, I'm going to do two songs, double shot of them. One is called House of Rock, and the other one is The Way You Walk. Let's start out with House of Rock.
Trying to get it up.
Dig 'em. Yeah, dig 'em. Come on. All right, that was Nasty Idols. I told you they had a release in 2013. I was wrong. Okay, they got back together in like 2009. They broke up in like 96. Got back together in 2009. Released Boys Town, which is a kick-ass album. That's a kick-ass song. I couldn't find that one to play, or I would have played it. But check that album out, Boys Town, and they did another one in 2012. The last one they did was in 2012. That's California with a K. So Nasty Idols, check them out. I mean, I played two. I figured you'd dig them. Kim Sullivan says she digs them, so that's cool. Check them out and tell me what you think. You know, whatever you think, tell me. You know, the next day in the comments or whatever, whatnot. Tell me what you think of stuff, man. You know, play more of it or play less of it or go screw yourself. Hey, just tell me whatever you want. I don't care. It's all good. And we're having fun and just hanging out playing twos. All right, now one of my favorites, man, from back in the day. This was out in 1988. I don't remember why, but I didn't have a good working cassette deck in my car. So I remember I was going to summer school. Go figure. Did you think I'd do any less? But I was going to summer school. It was like my senior year. I got thrown out, so I had to go to summer school to do some shit and to get the freaking diploma or whatever. Got to please the man. But I had a boom box in my front seat of my car, you know. So and then I had this tape of these guys and I just played over and over and over again, man, because I just couldn't get enough of these guys. They were one of the sleaziest, raunchiest, grittiest freaking bands I loved them. They just killed it. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's a band called Zodiac freaking Mind Warp and the Love Reaction. This is Backseat Education.
Ride, baby. This is a special car, man. Smooth accelerators, no brakes.
You wanna know about love, baby? Let me teach ya. I'm the church, I'm the preacher. Jump in the motor like a Jesus cascade. I'm the love commando. The present tonight, baby, I'm so near. With you by my side, can't keep my hands on the wheel. I'm busting that strap, you jump on my back. Let's see out the windows of my Cadillac. Give me backseat education. Working up a sweat on the left. So backseat education. Little girl in the teacher's pad. Meet the genius
Rocks Gang. Gotta love them guys, man. A whole album, things you never did before, done before. Great album. Pick it up, get it in your collection. It's got to be there. Just straight up kick-ass rock and roll. That was 1988. Very good band. Very good band. Before that was Alley Cat Scratch. I do believe that was before it. Alley Cat Scratch, 1993. Just about everybody knows about them. They came out and just kicked ass, you know, kept the music alive, and they got a few albums out. Check them out. Before that, you got to have Sleeze Bees. They got sleaze in the name, dude. I mean, you got to have them. Screwed, Blued, and Tattooed. Great album. I mean, they got some ballads on that album that just absolutely kill. Just straight up rock and roll, straight up kick ass. I mean, you know, would I play anything else? Would I play anything that sucked? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. All right, next up. A band I'm pretty sure a lot of people know. They should. If they don't, they should know them. I mean, they're really good. Vocals are killer. I mean, you got to know these guys. It's Tiger Tails. Love Bomb, baby.
1, 2, 3, go! You got a lady or a love bomb, baby. Love bomb, baby. Come on, blow me away. Can't get enough of your sweet, sweet loving. Keep it coming, oh, baby, fire away. Well, I've been waiting so long for a girl like you.
Crash Diet from 2010. I mean, they're European. They're from Sweden, I think. Most every band nowadays is from Sweden. I mean, they're just, if you have not checked out bands from Europe like Eclipse, Crash Diet, Crazy Licks, Heat, Wet, man, the list goes on and on and on and on. I mean, these guys, Dynasty, these European bands, it took me a little while to get to accept them. I was always American rock. That's the way it is. When there's nothing there, I ain't doing European. There's no way. I'll never get to see them. And I like to listen to bands that I have a chance to see. Well, we're getting chances to see these guys like Hardcore Superstar, Crazy Licks, Eclipse. We're getting chances to see them over here. Not right now, but they're coming. They're trying to hook up tours. But if you haven't checked these bands out, you really got to look into these European bands. They're just kicking my ass. The more I listen to them and the more I discover more about them. I knew about Crash Diet, way back when they first came out, but I just would not listen to them. My bad. I mean, now it's like, it's a steady mix of European and 80s rock and new rock. And, they're in the mix. They're fantastic. There's a lot of melodic rock over there that is just absolutely killer. If you haven't listened to it, you really have to listen to it. Take my word for it. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Believe me, I don't steer people wrong. All right, enough of me talking. Back to the music. Everybody knows these guys. Shotgun Messiah.
Yeah.
Smashed Gladys from '88. These guys were great. I mean, but I don't get that song. Dive in the Dark. Are they talking about like scuba diving at night? I just don't understand. I mean, if somebody could enlighten me on what they're talking about, diving in the dark, I mean, it makes me want to go scuba diving, I guess. I don't know. But they're great. Before that, Shotgun Messiah, Heartbreak Boulevard, everybody knows them. I'm still stuck on Tiger Tail's Love Bomb Baby. Does that not have some great hooks? You know, that chorus, Love Bomb Baby. You gotta love Tiger Tails, man. They were like really cool, but really unpopular. I don't know why nobody liked them. I just don't understand. But they had some great hooks and some big vocals, and they were sleazy, I think. I guess, whatever. It was great music, kicked ass. I liked it. That's all that matters. But all right, next up, some Hanoi Rocks. Michael Monroe fronted that band, and this is from their last album with Razzle. Remember, Razzle got killed in the car crash with Vince Neil way back when. But this is the last album that Razzle was on. It's great album. I mean, any Hanoi Rocks is really cool. I dig them. I dig them more now than I did back then. Just goes to show you should just revisit things that you didn't get into back in the day. Revisit it. You might get into it. There's a lot that I revisited that I get into, and Hanoi Rocks is one of them. Really good. So here, Hanoi Rocks. Bang.
All these
What's up? LA Guns, Over the Edge. That is from the movie Point Break. Point Break. You know, my mind's not there anymore. Okay. It takes me 2-3 seconds to remember things. You know, my mind is there for some things, but not all things. Music related, it's usually pretty spot on, you know, but like work or being responsible, forget about it. LA Guns just dropped a new single the other day. Not too impressed with it. I mean, can't remember the name, but I heard it on Eddie Trunk's show yesterday, and I wasn't too thrilled with it. But you know, I'll check out the album, see what it's like. Most of the time, for me at least, when they release a song, it's not usually my favorite. Not always. Sometimes, not always. I like the deeper cuts. Have you noticed? I like, you know, songs that aren't on the radio, songs that, you know, people forget about. You know, when we played an album back in the day, we didn't skip the needle over to one song and then play that over and over. No, we played the album. So you listen to the whole album through, and there was some good tracks on there that, you know, people don't really remember. Yeah, I mean, I forget about them sometimes. I'll play an album like, oh shit, that's right, man, I miss that, you know. But you know, you pull an album out. I got probably 1,000 albums, probably a few hundred CDs and a couple hundred cassette tapes, and I can't get to everything all the time. So you pull something out, bam, listen to it, check it out. All right, some business, because we're almost out of time. Not really. I can go however long I want, really. Business. Thursday, Chris Lane from Station. We're gonna have a little chat with him. Awesome guitarist. I mean, great guy. Look forward to chatting with him. It's been a long time since I've seen him. It's been at least a few years. I mean, last time I see him was they played Myrtle Beach. They played the Suck Bang Blow up there in Myrtle Beach. We went up. Good time. I mean, just got to hang with the guys from Station and just have a good time. Justin Edelman was playing drums back then. Great guy, friend. But Patrick and Chris, very good people. Great band. They got a new album coming out. I did know the name, man. I knew the name. But Premonition or something like that. October 8th, it's coming out. Boom. Talk about that. See what they've been up to in the last year or two since the last one came out. They've got 3 albums out. All of them are good. Stained Class isn't as good as the first one. So, and I heard the first single from this one and Believe, and it's really good. Oh my God, it's really good. So we'll check that out and talk to Chris on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Then Saturday, freaking Eclipse, one of the biggest bands in Europe. Yours truly has them right here on the show. Saturday at 11 a.m. due to Sweden time, American time, or East Coast time. I mean, it's 5 p.m. in Sweden. It'll be 11 a.m. for me. So we kind of worked that out. Eric was really cool. We'll be talking to Eric Martinson, the vocalist for Eclipse. Really nice guy. I've heard interviews with him, and he's really cool, really down to earth. Amazing band. I mean, I seen him on Moss's Rock Cruise in 2019. They just blew my doors. Oh my God, blew me away. Jesus. Really great band. Melodic rock, heavier, kind of really good. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. If you're interested, stop by Sunday morning with your coffee and your bagel or your donut and hang out, ask questions for Eric. It'll be like Mork based, Moss's Rock Cruise based, because I'm kind of streaming it over there too. It's part of something I do over there as well. A meet the band kind of thing. So do that. Got a couple other things coming up. October's filling up, and end of September's filling up. I will be announcing the other ones pretty soon here. Really cool ones, man. I got one I think y'all are gonna like, guys, with stories and shit. It's kind of a little bit different, but so that's what I got coming up, and hopefully you tune in, check it out. It's fun. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Come hang out with me, man. I'm kind of cool. I think I'm kind of cool. You might not think I'm kind of cool, but you're wrong. I'm cool. My dog thinks I'm cool. Other people don't really think I'm cool, but my dog thinks I'm cool. So I like it. All right, so I will leave you tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Everybody that commented and hung out and blew my phone up and this, that, the other thing. We're good. Thank you. I love it. But I will leave you with a band that played a show freaking Saturday night, last Saturday night. I couldn't be there. I was so bummed out. I could only get a flight into Baltimore, and then it was a 2-hour drive, and I wasn't getting an Uber, this and that and the other thing. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to bag it. If I could have flown into Harrisburg, I would have, but I was trying to finagle stuff and whatever, but I couldn't get there. It's the first show they played since like 2010. But these guys, it was their first show since like 89 together. I mean, it's been a long time. Of course, I'm talking about Dirty Fucking Looks. So they did a show. I watched a lot of lives from it. You know, friends Chris Knapp, Suzette, Wendy. They all did some lives, and I was able to watch it. So it really cool, man. You can check them out on YouTube. They're somewhere. I've seen a few of them on YouTube, seen them on Facebook. But I will leave you with one of my favorite bands, and they played a show that absolutely kicked ass. We're hoping they do more, which, Paul, if you're listening, which I know you're listening, what else you got to do but listen to me? Keep booking shows with Dirty Looks. I mean, I've got to see him again. I've seen him a lot back in the day, but I got to see him again. So I will leave you with a song from Dirty Looks that kind of fits the sleaze part of the show today, man. I mean, come on. It's a song called Get Off. I will see you guys Thursday. All of you Thursday. No skipping out. Thursday. Be here. Chris Lane from Station. Gonna be fun. All right. I'll leave you with Dirty Looks. Get Off. Y'all have a good night. See you Thursday. Later.